Greetings everyone, welcome aboard. My name is Joseph James. It's September 16th, 2010. Happy Thursday, Thursday of options expiration. We got, of course, finally Friday tomorrow, OPEX Friday, quadruple witching tomorrow on Friday. We had a pretty good day in our room today, guys. We took 6 trades, 5 winners, 1 loss. Before we talk about those trades, though, I want to remind you guys, you're watching this video on the blog right now. If you're on our blog right now, upper right-hand corner, Trade Room Resources. All right, guys, when you come out and join us tomorrow, actually, the room is closed tomorrow for Friday, but when you come out and see us in the room on Monday morning, whether it be as a member or as a guest, the Trade Room Resources section on our blog is perfect for all you new traders out there because it has all the information you need to follow along with us. Right? All the terms, all the techniques, all the tools, a lot of them are covered here in Trade Room Resources. So on the blog, upper right-hand corner, get to know the Trade Room Resources page. There's everything from contract specifications to YouTube videos to articles on speed and day trading and scalping. You'll want to make sure you guys check that out. If you need any help at all, just click on live support. Right? We always have somebody standing by 24/7 that can help you guys out. So the live support button is there for you. You can also go to our Facebook page, our YouTube, and make sure you guys follow our blog as well so you get all the current stuff right when it's added. All right, had a pretty good day in the market today. 2, 4, 6 total trades. We started off on gold and we finished up on crude. Nothing on the euro, nothing on the Russell today. The Russell's pretty quiet. Euro pretty quiet today as well. Wasn't until about noontime today when things started selling off this morning. But of course, after that, we were done for the morning at that point. So gold this morning, off to a good start. We finished up on crude, 6 total trades. Give a little bit back on crude there. 77 ticks, and of course 770 USD. Will be closed tomorrow. The trade will be closed tomorrow, so we'll be finishing up our week. 36.73 for the week. Not a bad first week back. And of course we've got a monthly total now of 42.43, a little over $4,000 for the month. And our yearly total here, 136,000 and change, guys. We had a huge month of July, a great month of August. And now here we are after our end of the summer break here coming back. And we're doing a pretty good job at getting back in the swing of things, right? Getting our routine going again and getting our confidence back going into the fall, right? The fall is always going to be the best time of the year to be a trader. So we're excited for the rest of the year. So what's the most important thing that happened today? Well, again, it's Thursday today of options expiration week. On Saturday, options expire, which means Friday, the last trading day before options expire, you guessed it, all those money managers out there are now shuffling around their portfolios, getting ready for options expiration on Friday. Now, we also have what we call quadruple witching this Friday, which is the end of each quarter. Okay, we're in September now, so the end of each quarter, okay, we have 4 different asset classes all expiring. That's why they call it quadruple witching. Okay, so quadruple witching tomorrow. Guys, our trade room will be closed tomorrow on Friday. I got something I do tomorrow morning, so our sales and support team will be open. Now, as far as the market went today, guys, the dollar looked pretty good. The first thing we noticed this morning was the dollar was moving this morning, and that gave us a nice heads up that we're probably going to start seeing some good patterns today. Gold looked great for a short. Gold was at its highs, so we were trying to short the gold, but quickly, though, we realized we saw support hold at the previous high of day, and we ended up buying those lows and taking the trade to the long side. Crude finally broke below 75 even. We saw crude oil kind of hovering around 75 even today. And of course, once it broke below that support level of 75 even, that big round number, we had plenty of trading opportunities. So we had to wait a little bit. Our first trade didn't come until 10 o'clock this morning, so we really had to wait, kind of sit on our hands, be patient. We had a lot of patterns, but it kind of felt like the markets were kind of tripping over each other this morning. Right? Gold couldn't get out of its own way. Crude, every time we had a pattern set up, there was something in our way. So days like today, right, a lot of spinning our wheels looking for patterns, but remember, it's going to pay off eventually. Okay, it'll either pay off in avoiding losses, capital preservation, or on the other hand, it'll pay off just like it did today. About an hour and a half after we started, we finally got those patterns we needed, and we were able to get in with some confidence this morning. Now, let's get started first on gold. Gold was our first market we traded this morning, and you're going to see first of all here on gold, here's my 34 range chart. Okay, this of course, 21 range. All right, now this of course is a swing trader's time frame. It's a very slow time frame. It could be considered to be a 20-minute or a 30-minute chart. Right, it's a range chart. Now, what do we see? We have these trend lines overhead. Right, there's our trend lines overhead, and we have this trend line coming down. So here we are. We have this wedge pattern, and we're at the top of the wedge. So naturally, now my first assumption is at the top of the wedge, we should be looking for a short trade here, right? Sell the highs, buy the lows, right? That's the way we do it here. So our first idea, right, was to look for a short trade. But then all of a sudden, here's what happened. Here's my previous high of day right there. See those candles right there? Right? That's about 74, right? 50 right in there. Okay, so that's what it was. The previous high of day, right? The previous high of day, right around that 74.50. So that acted as support. And what ended up happening here was we were looking for a short trade, but it never broke below that support, right? It bounced off that support, and we ended up buying the level of support, right? Now, so what we do is we now treat this as a sideways range. And guys, as you guys know, on a sideways range, we're going to be buying the lows, selling the highs, right? So there's the sideways range that we were able to determine right there. We had the previous high of day over here. And so we came down, we bounced off the low, right, of the range we're in, and we took the long trade going back up, right? That's how we made our money today. All right, guys? So we had to change our opinion of the market a little bit later on in the morning when we didn't see the market breaking below that support. Okay, guys? So think of that area, right? 74, 74.5, and that's pretty much where we're going to get into our first trade here in the gold. Okay, here it is. We've got our, pretty much right where I said. That's 74.5, somewhere around there. So we've got the short-term trend here is down, right? Short-term trend down. This is my 4 range chart, right? This is going to be for day traders and scalpers. It's a fast time frame, much faster than the slower time frame we just looked at.